morning, AutoBuyCenter.com. How can we direct your call? Well, home. What was that again? Oh, sir. Yeah, they back there working on it. I mean, it's definitely not ready though. I mean, that's a big old motor they got to do an engine swap on. So we got a customer that's getting a motor put in his car because the motor that was in the car had some problems, and we fixing the motor. But now he's kind of being pushy in a sense. I can tell. He's been calling every day. Motor done yet? Motor done yet? Motor done? You know. Anyways, I'm gonna give my mechanic a break for a minute. I'm gonna go chat with him before I put him on the phone with that guy, and let's see what's going on. Come on. So, you know, we got a quick little story to talk about this morning, because, you know, this is a little different, and every day's a little different in the car business for sure. Let's just say the Chrysler Pacifica, we're gonna tell you about it. Hang on. Hey, Ron. So the mechanic, he's working on this car right here. A customer bought it from us, and the car needs a motor. So you know, the customer paid for the motor and the work to get it done, and we're putting another motor inside the Hyundai Sonata. Anyways, pretty extensive job here. I mean, this really is, you know, mechanics are like doctors in a sense. I mean, they are working on the vehicles, putting engines in. I mean, I could never probably do something like this. I mean, I probably could, but I would really need to take my time and learn a lot more about engines and mechanics. And that's why they get paid the big bucks to do engine swaps. And yeah, so anyways, let's go find Ron, the mechanic, and see what the deal is on that car. Because the customer obviously wants to know if it's done yet. Folks, if someone's working on your vehicle, putting a motor in it, please try to give them, you know, try to be a little, you know, give them a little time to get it done, you know, because this is very extensive work to be done on this car. It's a lot of work doing a motor, and every little thing's got to be connected back properly, and everything that would get done just the right way. Alright everybody, so I sold the Chrysler Pacifica last night to a customer that came in earlier in the day wanting to buy the Chrysler Pacifica for his family. He's got 8 children total. Wow, that's a lot of kids. And long story short, everybody, he offered me, basically, him and his wife offered me $2,000 for it. We got it on the lot for $2,500. I talked with the boss man. He said, I'll do it for $25 plus tax, tags, and fees. And customer said, look, I can't do that much. So he left, and then later in the day, he messaged me back online, and he said, hey man, he's like, can they do $2,000? He's like, please, we really need a car, blah, 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 blah. Blase, blase, blah, you know? I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, so I go back to the boss man, I say, look man, he really needs to get a car today, you know, for the family. They need a third row seat and vehicle. He says, all right, let's see if they really got $2 grand or not, right? Let's call their bluff. He says, tell them I'll do it for $2,000 plus tax, tags, and fees. Comes out to be around $23.50 for the car. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I go, type him a little message. I say, all right, you come in here today before we close, I'll sell it to you for $2,000 plus tax and tags. Well, several hours went by, nothing from the customers, and then about 6:30 or so before we close, I get a message to say we on the way. So they got here last night at 7 o'clock, and his wife really wanted to be at $2,000, but we couldn't do that. So I wrote down a promissory note. I said, look, give me $2 grand a day, I'll receipt it in, and I'll do a promissory note for the other difference for around $350, something like that. We did that. Car got cleaned up, took the stickers off, boom, put them on the road. Now, the Chrysler Pacifica was the vehicle we had that I sold to a man that I called the Black AGP, the Black Angry Grandpa. And Black Angry Grandpa got in the car, drove down the highway with it after buying it, and the car started overheating right after it left the store, and you know, they came back, they were upset, and we actually took the car back and just we're done with the deal. We fixed it, put a new radiator in it, put a new thermostat in it, put new hoses in it, and we got the car back in good running shape, and we put it back on the lot to sell for $2,500. Let's go inside and we'll finish this story. So anyways, the customer got the car for a great deal. We're talking $2,300 and some change, okay? Bought a third row seater vehicle, Chrysler Pacifica, for around $2,000. Now last night when I was sitting here with him and his wife in the office here doing paperwork, again, I'm making sure that they understand that the car's as is. That if they leave, and I tell them, if you leave here after buying the car and it breaks down, whether it's an hour after you leave, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, or even the next day or the next week or the next month, if the car breaks down, it's your vehicle. It is as is. You're buying an inexpensive, cheap used car. Cars do break, and you know, that's just the position we're in. You're buying it as is, no warranties. I do offer a warranty. I explained them about the warranty last night. It's $450, covers the engine and transmission for 90 days or 3,000 miles. They declined on buying the warranty. They signed the paperwork saying that the warranty was waived and they don't want it, okay? So they left here last night and they went on their way. Well, this morning, I come in the office, and right here on my desk, right there, there's a letter. And my nice lady in accounting, I was on the phone with them this morning. They called and they said, you know, such and such Chad purchased this vehicle last night, and the heater core was unhooked, is what the lady said. The heater core was not hooked up. They have 8 children, is why they purchased the vehicle, and she wants to bring it back or fix the problem. So I got to give these folks a call right now and see what's going on. Obviously, I've talked with the people that own the dealership. Again, I'm not the main decision maker. I'm just a salesperson, and the car is as is, and they will not be taking this car back today. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. I got to call these folks and see what's going on. Hello? Hey. Yes, I can help you. I'm a salesperson here at the dealership. Yeah, what now, so you want to get my opinion on a car, which is great.
It's a car that had an accident around your area.
Oh, okay, a vehicle. Okay, this is a Mercedes-Benz SL 550?
500.
SL 500, okay, and so it has higher mileage, and but it's a clean car.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm pretty good at this stuff. This is fun.
Okay, well, like I said, like the average retail is $7,800. So I'm just trying to see if that sounds right for that car with those numbers.
Okay, I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here in our system. Hold on. Are you hearing what I'm hearing? That someone's talking about Raisin Bran cereal? Okay. One moment. Somebody's on my phone talking about Raisin Bran cereal with the customer.
That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff.
Okay. See what I'm talking about, folks? We're trying to sell cars and we got people talking about Raisin Bran up on this thing. Holy moly.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Hold on 1 second, Sandy.
Yes, okay.
So what we got going on is we got an insurance company calling, trying to get it on here. All right, hang on. Jeez. Hey, oh, it's okay. The Mercedes, how much? $13,500. Okay. I got a insurance adjuster on the phone. Someone wrecked one like that in Charleston, and they're trying to see what is 7,000 average.
No, they usually always call and talk to me.
You want me to transfer them to you then?
I think we're on the list.
That's what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, you can transfer me.
Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually transfer it over because we're on a list for companies to do this. Hey, Sandy.
Yes.
All right, RC. Sandy is on line 1. kind of fun, you know. So Sandy's looking for a car. We're looking for a price on a car to see, you know, because they got to cut a customer a check back. Anyways, back to our story about the Chrysler Pacifica. Let's go ahead and give them a call. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give our customer a call and see what's going on here.
Hello?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Something like that, yeah. What's up?
Well, hey, good morning. Hey, this is Chad from the car dealership.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a note on my computer when I got here a few minutes ago, and it was saying something about the heater core was unhooked on the car.
There's two hoses that were not hooked back up.
Mm-hmm.
That was to bypass the overheating problem.
Okay.
And
Right.
There's no heat, and if you put those hoses back up, it's gonna overheat. And you told him that was a new box, and there's all kind of gook in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I told CW yesterday is, you know, we had put a radiator on the car, a new radiator, a thermostat, and they replaced the hoses on the car because, you know, the vehicle had been overheating previously. Personally, I wasn't aware of the heater core situation. I was just, you know, that's what I was told from our mechanic, you know, that what we replaced on it. Because I just asked him, I was like, you know, what have we done to this car, you know, in the past? So y'all tried putting the heat on last night and it wouldn't get hot?
Right.
How far are y'all out right now?
He left the hoses unhooked where it wouldn't overheat.
Okay. All right. Again, when y'all get here, I'll get Ron to take a look at the car with us, and we'll figure out what's going on.
All right.
I mean, that's
We're on the way.
okay.
We're
Awesome.
probably about an hour out.
Okay, so obviously the customers are on the way here right now to talk with us and figure out what's going on. So in this type of situation, here's what we got going on. They either want the vehicle returned back and get their money back, or they want the vehicle fixed. So from what I was told this morning, we're not doing anything else to the car, as in replacing more parts or anything like that. We've done what we've done with the car, and they bought it last night, and that's where we're at. Now, if they decide to have the technician back there check out the heater hoses or cores or whatever, then that's up to them. But at this point, this is where we're at. All right, everybody, so this is not easy, but I'm gonna call them back. And just gonna have to be straight up with folks on this stuff. Let's do it. And I mean, and then, you know, if you're submitting credit apps online and don't have a salesperson or anything, you know, you might want to stop by the store, you know, look at the car before you do that. Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, this is Chad from the car store.
Yes, sir.
Hey, are y'all still en route right now driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand, are y'all bringing it back to try to return the car or trying to have it fixed?
I mean, something needs to be done.
Right, because, you know, from what I was just told, that they're not going to, they're not going to let you do a refund on the vehicle. You know, because it's pretty much y'all's car now, you know, since y'all went ahead and bought it last night. And then fixing it wise, they're not going to do that either.
Alright, I'll have Clay to call you.
Yeah, have him call me real quick. Thank you. This ain't easy, guys. Man. This isn't easy. I don't, you know, I don't like selling cars that you got shit wrong with them, you know. I understand it's a used car for $2,000, but I think my thing is I just don't like all the confrontation between people and all that, you know. But I'm just gonna have to get used to it, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, Chad, this is Casey.
Hey.
Calling about this Pacifica.
I know, yeah.
So the stuff y'all see that y'all replaced, I know it's a lot. That box that's on there is not that is not no new box. There's no stuff, no radiator. You shouldn't have seen no stuff in that box.
Clay C, what box are you talking about?
The reservoir.
Oh, well, I mean, what I was told last night or yesterday in general was that they did the radiator on it, the thermostat, and replaced the hoses.
Oh no, and you say in your video the reservoir been replaced too.
Okay, well maybe I was incorrect on that, but well, what the heater core is what we were talking. I got a note on my desk here saying the heater core on the car needs it's unplugged.
Yeah, the heater core is not even hooked up.
Right. Now
they try to bypass that. That's why the car probably been overheating because of the heater core was clogged up.
Okay, so well, what does that mean when I mean, again, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just going off of what I'm learning.
The heater core is for the car to get the heat to flow through the vent.
Right.
So the car can get heat.
Okay.
So if you bypass that, the heater core, the car is not going to go. No heat is not going in the car.
Well, now what would someone unplug a heater core to stop the vehicle from overheating?
Yes.
Well, how would that? I thought when a car was overheating, you would cut the heat on sometimes, and it would help lower the temperature of the engine. You know what I'm talking about?
You can't cut the heat on if the heater core is not even plugged up. Well, not even.
Right.
Both of the water hoses off.
Well, is it something simple to be able to just plug a heater core back up?
Yeah, well, if they did that, it's still got to see if the car might overheat or not. That's why they probably unplugged it.
Okay. Huh. Right. Well, all I'm saying, and I called your wife briefly just now, which I was wanting to talk with you anyways. But I mean, from what my boss told me, he said that the vehicle was sold as is last night, so it's the deal's pretty much done.
Well, if it want to be sold as is, then I want it 2,000 flat with all this dog work, extra dog work. They got to get done to it then.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't want y'all to have to drive all these miles back out here right now, and they don't do anything. You get what I'm saying? Then it's like a wasted trip.
It'd be a wasted trip there. How the world is going to be paid extra $350 for taxes and tag, and the stuff that they replaced, replaced and still got stuck all in it. So if the car was overheating before, they probably have blown a head gasket.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
I know a little bit about cars. I've been raised up with cars all my life.
Yeah, I understand. I ain't trying to say you don't know nothing about cars, but right. All I'm saying is from what I was told, when last night when we did all that paperwork, basically the car after you leave, it's your car. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to do that, then I want a $2,000 flat out the door.
Right. You don't want to have to pay that extra $350 or whatever.
$350, he can go ahead and cancel that. I just keep the car in the pit and get the work done myself.
So, now I should have probably said, can't do that either. You owe us the $350. In my head, I'm trying to. That's what it's gonna take to get him to back off and just deal with it. Is he don't want to pay the $350. All right, let's go. This man think he a better salesman than me? Oh no. This man trying to sell me on getting $350 off the rest of the deal. Well, I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to be paying your sales tax and your title and take a registration fee. Let's get this done. Sick of playing games with these people. All right. And now I don't even know his damn phone number. Hang on. CW. Turn that damn car.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Walker.
What?
Can you have CW give me a call back real quick?
Yeah.
I'm trying to work something out for him.
Alright.
Cool. I don't know his phone number off the top of my head right now.
I'll send him to you.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'm sitting right here at my desk. All right.
Chad 91.
Thank you. I got it. Hey, Clay C.
Yeah.
They you gotta we came down to $2,000 on the price of the vehicle for y'all. You gotta pay the taxes and tags on it though.
Yeah, but nobody shut the line. They did what they did and then didn't do it. So that all that stuff is just damn right. So I'm gonna tell you that I got 8 kids together, man. We need the car back with
I mean,
the car got all kind of grease in the reservoir.
hold on one. God damn this phone. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, the car's $2,000. I mean, you got to pay your sales tax and title and registration for the car, man. I mean, that's,
You just took it down to $1,650 for all that stuff there.
Well, I mean,
So I got to go out and buy it now. Go out and buy a heater core and a new hose for a heater core. And to get somebody to get my mechanic to even put it in.
what about the Pontiac, man? We can sell that thing and, put that money towards getting the vehicle fixed.
No, I got somebody coming to me Monday paying cash for that.
Okay. I mean, dude, I'm just, that's where we're at on the car, man. I mean, I can't back up anymore on it. I mean, I'm sorry you're upset about the situation, but
Somebody would have to fix it.
I know, yeah, I know. I mean, do you have a personal mechanic to get the vehicle fixed with? I mean, you got somebody to do it yourself for you, or?
Yeah, I got a personal mechanic.
I mean, what's he saying? How much it costs to fix it?
I don't know. I'm on the way over there now.
Right. What did
Get him to go check out the whole car.
Does it have to have a heater core though? I mean, like you said earlier, they may have unplugged it.
I know something wrong with the heater core because when I look inside the heater core hole, there ain't no rust in there. And just look inside the reservoir, ain't about a bunch of gunk in there with no antifreeze or nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but gunk to the bottom of the reservoir.
Okay.
Then the gunk is look like it mixed with oil, so when the oil and water mixed together, I know it probably had a blown head gasket.
Inside the reservoir?
No, yeah, the head gasket is blown, all the water gonna mix. All the water gonna mix.
Right.
And going through the radiator and the reservoir.
Oh my lord! What do you do then if the head gasket's broke on it?
You got to replace the head.
Is that pretty costly too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think got to take the whole top of the motor off.
Oh my lord. Okay. I mean, all I'm saying, I'm sorry this is happening. It's just they're not gonna come down anymore on the price of the vehicle. They said you got to pay for the tax and tags on the car. Basically, last night he said they came down to the $2,000 that y'all wanted to pay for it, but you got tax and tags.
But they got all this other stuff that he's done from getting fixed, and nothing even fixed. So I bet if I plug that dog and heater core back up and the car goes right up, so what did it fix? Nothing.
Well, they did. They put the radiator on it and all that stuff. I mean, the mechanic back here, that's the work he did on it. Right. Well, and I mean, I know you don't want to hear this, man, but I mean, that's we selling these inexpensive cars at that price range so people can, pick them up cheap and, and if they need work done on them, they fix them. Well, nobody lying, man. I mean, like that video I did, I mean, I was telling exactly, what happened with the car previously with the previous person. And, and we took the car and fixed it and then put it back out on the car lot out there. Now, the heater core, I was not aware of that myself, but...
Be a matter of mechanic should have did that, so why he bypassed the core. He should have known that to be a mechanic.
True. They shouldn't, right.
So if they need a mechanic, I got a guy that will work on cars to do a whole lot better than what he's doing, like you got a bypass stuff. That's not fixing the car to bypass things to make things work.
Yeah. Well, again, I can't, I mean, if you're wanting to stop by here today, I can't stop you from doing that. That's up to you if you want to come talk to them yourself. Right. I mean, I'm just kind of relaying. I'm kind of the middleman right at this particular moment.
I'll be down there later on.
Okay. All right. We're here till 7.
All right.
All right. Let me know what you guys says. All right. CW, if you're watching this, I know you're upset. I know you are. I know. But I gotta stand firm on that. You know, the car, you bought it at $2,000. You gotta pay the tax and tags on the vehicle. I mean, y'all asked us last night to get the car down to $2,000, and we did. So I know you're upset about the vehicle, whatever's going on with it. We're not lying to you. We did what we could to get the vehicle where it stopped overheating, and that was the main thing. If there's other things with the vehicle that's wrong with it, it is what it is. There's no getting around it. I mean, these are inexpensive vehicles we buy and we sell. They're not perfect. Cars break. I've been saying it on every damn video that I put up on here that these cars do break. That's all there is to it. So nobody's lying, nobody's scamming or anything like that. We buy inexpensive cars at the auto auction, put them on the lot to sell. We do fix vehicles if they got certain things wrong with them, but we can't do everything. Can't make a car perfect. Okay, so if somebody's watching this video doesn't like what I'm saying right now, I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe to this channel, but this is the used car business, and this is where I work right now, and I'm on the team here at this dealership. I try to be friendly and nice to everybody here at the car lot that comes to buy a car from me, and I try to be as upfront as possible on the vehicles. I'm learning every day. This is different. This is not the new car store that I'm used to working in, and I haven't been selling cars since 2010. I've been doing videos and advertising, so this is all new learning process for me. But I'm on team autobuycenter.com. That's the team I'm on. I got my gray shirt on right under here. So you got to remember that, people. At the end of the day, your boy Chad, no matter how much you like him, he's got to be on Team Auto Buy Center. They're the one that signs my paycheck every week. All right, everybody, that's it for this video. We'll let you know what happens from here on.